So I met him and just today, and I gave him my book and we took a picture. But anyway, uh, I told him the wrong date. It was February the 16th of 2016. I woke up out of my sleep and I was crying.
Wow.
I didn't wake up and started crying. I woke up crying. And I was boo-hoo crying like a baby. And I sat up on the side of my bunk, and between my legs, all my secretion from my eyes, my nose, my mouth was forming a puddle on the floor between my legs. And I wasn't scared. I don't have nightmares. I didn't understand why I was crying, though.
Right, right.
And I couldn't stop myself. So through my peripheral vision now, mind you, the cell I was in the hole, was the last cell on the walk. And this cell, it was a gate right there for the guards to come in and out of.
Right,
But this gate never really opens.
right.
They use the front gate. So for anybody, and then this is an old penitentiary built in the 1800s, so it still had the old bars, and the keys is big old keys like this. So if you stick them in the hole to unlock the gate, you can hear that noise. Like it's
Right,
clink.
yes.
It's a clink.
Yes, it
You know what I
is.
mean? So I know I didn't hear no noise.
Right.
And but I saw something move
Right,
like a person.
right,
Right?
right.
And I'm like, I didn't hear nothing, so how did? So I got up and looked. I got up and looked, and nothing. Nobody was there. Nobody was there. I looked down the walk. I was in the last cell on the walk, so you can look through the crack of your door and you see straight down the walk. But that form, that presence, was still there.
Right, right.
And now this is the old penitentiary, so it got the old penitentiary bars. But being that it was in solitary confinement, they put sheet metal, welded it to the bars, so you enclosed in the area,
Right,
right? So I saw what I saw,
right,
right? And I don't tell a lot of people this because people think you're crazy.
right,
And then some people think, they ain't never had no experience like this. They might have been doing right all their life. Why God
Right.
gonna speak to you?
right.
Okay, so
Understanding.
yeah, so I went and sat back where I was sitting at, and whatever that was, it came. I watched it. It came through the bars, through the sheet metal, and it just wasn't no feet on the ground, none of that. It was just a form right there in the cell with me.
Wow.
And it's 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. It's quiet as I've ever heard the hole in my life. I've never heard it that quiet. I've been to the hole a lot,
Right,
right? And it's never that quiet. You always hear somebody talking. You always hear somebody. They play chess through the door. They call out their chess moves. It's somebody singing. Somebody's beating, making a rap song. It's
Right.
it's very rarely. I'm saying this is silent.
wow.
And when that presence was there, it didn't scare me. It was the most calming and peaceful feeling that I've ever felt in my life. And I heard a voice. And it said, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. And the only thing I was doing was push-ups, my workout, writing, reading my book, reading my Bible, reading my books, sleeping and eating. That was all I was doing. So I know it wasn't the sleeping and eating, the things you do daily. It was the book.
Right,
So now I'm crying more now. I'm crying harder now.
right,
And as this is happening, this secretion of my body fluids, I hear a voice say, that same voice, if you keep doing it the way you doing it, and in this puddle in between my feet, I saw my body laying in a pool of blood.
Oh, wow.
On 11th Street, they done renamed it as MLK now in Haines City. It used to
Right.
be the dope store. It used to be where I grew up selling drugs at.
Right,
And I can hear people screaming and yelling, oh, they shot my Michael, they saying my name. And you can look, I can see myself. I see 3 me's.
right.
The person sitting on the side of the bed, my spirit leaving the body on the ground, and the body on the ground.
Wow.
Right? So what is that? 4 people. I see everything. You see what I'm saying? So, I can look at myself. I was doing well. I was dressed nice. I had on nice pieces of jewelry. So whatever, I know what I was doing. I was selling drugs. So I was doing good. You know what I mean? And who shot me, who killed me, I don't know. I didn't see that. That wasn't shown to me.
Right.
In this puddle in between my feet. So now I'm crying even harder.
Right.
And he said, then I heard it say, but if you do it the way I want you to do it, right?
I'm feeling this now.
Now, that goes away.
Right.
Like this is literally a liquid television that I'm in between my feet, right? And it was such a profound moment in my life that I wanted to wake my next door neighbor up.
Wow.
But I say, no, this is for me.
It's for you.
This for me, right? So now I see that same person and I'm happy. And it wasn't drug money no more. It was wealth.
Okay. Now we talking.
It was something different.
Right.
Right? And wherever we was at, it was my land. And I had acres you can see for you. I'm talking about you can't even see this with your eyes. There's so much land that I own. And it was people everywhere.
Well, we're going to take a break. But I want to say this before we get into this. Nephew is on the line. We get back, we're going to show Nephew. But I want to tell you this. And I don't know what it spoke to me to say this to you, but the lady called me, and she said to me, her name was Sabrina, and she said, Kim, this guy, that's the same guy that was talking to your boss in Devonport. I said, that's on his flyer? She said, yeah, you walked up to him in Abercrombie, the lawyer, at a turkey and ham drive. And, you know, this is his show. This is he paid for his show.
Really?
So she said, that is him. That's the guy.
That's
and
cool.
I said, okay. So that is something major, but I don't know you. But you just, it's like, I'm going to say this, something is big is going to happen to you because I see your grind. Your grind is like within a year of your time being out, your grind is different. You know what I'm saying? Your networking is different. You are a motivation speaker because I don't really be into everybody's conversation. But I'm so into your conversation and what you're talking about that I can't even, interact with the people on here because I can feel it from the heart what you're saying.
Thank
you. You get what I'm saying? I can feel it. Yes. But you're going somewhere.
Thank you. Yes.
And it's not going to be long because your sacrifice of what you're doing. I can feel it. Drina, I ain't never felt this, but sometimes you can feel it. I feel it.
This is powerful.
Your hustling, you're going to take your street hustling, and you're going to be so powerful. You're going to be bigger than the people that when you was in the Kingpin, when you was doing what you was doing.
You finna make me cry.
No, but I'm just seriously. I can feel it because I see your grind. I see your determination. Yeah. And you're not trying to be somebody that you're not. You're just being you.
It's me.
See, when you tell people something from the heart,
yeah,
and you do it, everybody say, well, I don't know how you can get in the room and people just like you. You see how them judges, that man didn't want to leave.
You real.
That man, they can feel real when they see it.
Yeah.
And that's what they say, how could you go around people and they just fall in love with you?
Because you're real.
Because you're real. They know your heart.
Yeah. And
when your heart, they know that you're not doing nothing trying to get over. Is your heart is just pure.
Right.
Y'all stay tuned. Nuffy's on. Stay tuned.
Over 2,010 years ago, he died and he shed his blood for your sins and my sins. Stand on your feet, throw your head back, and say, thank you for your blood.
It reaches to the highest mountain. And it flows to the lowest valley. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, the blood of Jesus gives me strength. Yes, it does. From day to day. Oh, you see it will never, it's never gonna lose, never gonna lose its power. Come on and sing it like we were taking communion on Sunday morning. Just lift your voice and say it reaches to the highest. Yeah. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, and it flows to the lowest. To the lowest. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the blood. It keeps on giving me strength. Not just now, but every day. Yeah. Come on and thank God for the blood. We are saved because of the blood of Jesus. Hey. Come on and lift him up in here like it was Sunday morning. Make the world know that it reaches. It saves, it delivers. Yes, it does. Oh. Glad to know that it reached way down in the lowest valley and saved the rest.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you. So tell us how they can get your book and what's your book called?
Oh, okay. Well, my book is called Prison Kingpin. The beginning is this title. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it on my website. You can get it on Lulu. And if you come to the event, I do have copies. It's when you go on Amazon, you want to put in Prison Kingpin Volume 1, it's going to pop to the top of the page.
Okay.
But if you just put in Prison Kingpin, the prison and Kingpin are keywords, so other books that says those use those titles. Okay. I'm the only Prison Kingpin book though, so that's you can get it on those.
And you also have them on. You gonna have them on Saturday?
I'm gonna have them on hand.
And what address and where y'all gonna be at?
Okay, it's Haines City, the Cigar Quarters, from 7 to 10. That's the red carpet event. That's what the Sister Nephew is hosting. And then the after party is right across the street, across the railroad track, at Dreams Event Center, which on Saturday turn it into Club Dreams.
Okay, so what time is all this stuff happening?
Okay, from 7 to 10 is the book signing, book release. Mayor Honorable Ann Huffman is gonna be present at the Cigar Quarter. She's gonna speak, and she's gonna be amongst her people. So. Right. She can be herself. Okay. You know what I mean? Okay. So, and then the after parties from 10 to 2. Okay. So I've invested some money, and I want to, whatever I do, I like to have a good time.
I know that's right.
So I like to look good and all that. So I incorporate all that into this night. Okay. And I'm making it special for everybody.
I know that's right. So y'all got to come out. I'm gonna be out. Everybody come out and support and get this book. And how much is your book?
Well, if you're a Kindle reader, it's $9.99. Okay. If you order it, if you got Amazon Prime, you get it the next day. But it's $25. Okay. And it's $25 well spent dollars. I'm not robbing nobody.
That's a big book.
I'm not.
When he came in that book, I said it's a big book.
I'm not robbing nobody. This is 355 pages of just rawness. Okay. And it's good.
Right. It's worth $25.
Yeah, it is.
Yes. Yeah. So we have Neffy on the line. Neffy, you got to, Neffy. Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Hey. You know what? When he told me he gonna have Neffy, I said, oh, you got to come on, because I always love the Neffy. I like Neffy, but I like the Keisha Cole. I love me some Neffy, honey. You hear me? And Frankie. I love Neffy and Frankie. Because y'all give it to them blood raw. Keisha give it blood raw too, but y'all give it blood raw. You see what I'm saying? So, everybody's just amazed. They want to hear, they was, sharing it. I told them you're going to be here in Haines City on Saturday. Right?
Yes, I will. I will be there in Haines City, supporting. Let me tell you something. I just want to concur because I've been on the phone listening to the interview the whole time. I want to tell you something. Mr. Swain's energy is everything.
It is.
I told him, I said, I could feel your energy. I looked him in his eyes. He was sincere. And whatever it is that God is doing in his life is going to make sense for a lot of people. And when I did have a conversation with Mr. Swain, it made sense for me because I have a friend that is coming out of the situation that he's talking about.
Right.
And, you know, I cannot wait to read this book.
Right.
I cannot wait to I'm going to buy this book, not once but twice, maybe even 3 times for a couple of people because, you know, these are things that we do not know because that's a whole nother world.
Right, right.
And so not only his testimony is going to change people's lives out here in the streets, but it's going to change people's lives and make them think twice about what they truly want to do within themselves and how they really want to heal and how they really want to move forward and how they really want to, you know, just remember.
Right,
Every time, and I swear I've been going over in my brain about this interview with Mr. Swain, and a lot of people say, well, you know, you didn't really talk about the book. Yes, I did. You know why? Because I talked about the person who wrote the book.
Right.
So
Okay, Frankie. Okay, Frankie.
Yes. In order for you to understand why this person wrote this book, you need to understand what this person went through. So you need to get to know the person first.
Yes.
And then you'll get the message.
Right,
So,
right.
I mean, I had an amazing time with Mr. Swain, and I cannot wait to come out there and really be hands-on and really listen to and how he's sharing his testimony and what the people are going to get from his book, you know, Prison Kingpin. And I was like, you know, I read the back of it, and I kind of skimmed through a little bit, and I said, oh, okay, this is something that you might want to brace yourself for, not because it's bad, but because this is reality.
Right.
This is his reality.
Right.
And it may be somebody else's reality. And
Right.
this might be the reality that you don't even want to be a part of.
Right.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Yes.
So
yes.
I appreciate him for thinking of me to host his red carpet event and also come to the after party and, you know, hang out with the people. So, yes, I will be there in Haines City, Florida.
In Haines City, Florida.
Little Haines City.
Little Haines City, Polk County. Polk County. You probably never heard of it before.
No, I have not. I was like, Haines City, what is this?
Yeah.
Everybody say that. Like when I say something, they be like, what is that? I never heard of those cities. And I was like, well, it's in between Tampa and Orlando. And then they like, okay, they know about Tampa, they know about Orlando, but they don't know anything about Polk County.
Right.
So, yes, you will be in Haines City, Florida. That's where he's from. And I heard a little bit when I did share his flyer about, you know, him a little bit. And then I heard that you got married when you got out, right?
Yeah, I got married.
Yeah, to your ex, girlfriend?
My childhood sweetheart.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That is so sweet. That is, but good she was still, you know, available because, you know, most times they're not available.
Them good ones y'all snatched up.
You know, most people not available, you know, after all those years. You say you did 28 years in prison. I didn't know you did that long.
In total, I've done 28 years.
Good Lord. They said, well, he did a long time in prison. Yeah. I'm thinking about 20 years, no more than that. When you say 28.
I had 2 20-year sentences.
Wow.
One in the state of Maryland, which God was good. I gave that back.
Wow.
But I did 8 years and 9 months before I gave it back.
Oh, wow.
And then the one I just came home on was a 20-year sentence.
From Polk County?
No, from Kentucky.
Kentucky.
The first time I went to prison was right here in Polk County. I went to BCI up in Brevard County.
Right.
I got out of there, and the woman that you just spoke about, she told me she was pregnant, and Haines City wasn't giving me the money that I felt like I needed. So I took my show on the road and ended up getting locked up in New York.
Oh, wow.
Right? And then New York introduced me to a lot more money than I seen in Haines City.
Right.
Well, then I got out of prison in New York and went to Maryland.
Wow.
And then Maryland introduced me to way more money than New York did.
Oh, wow.
So now I'm becoming something that I don't even understand.
Wow.
You know, and this label thing, what we rocking now, everybody's wearing labels. They want Versace, they want Gucci, they want Fendi, Prada,
Right.
all these different
Right.
things. Well, Master P and Tupac,
That's my man.
you know what I mean? That's who,
Master.
yeah, that's who put it in my life. You know
Right,
what I mean?
right.
I was wearing Versace printers in 1995 when they was $2,400, $1,500,
Right.
$1,200, and drinking Chris and everybody else is Hennessy, and I got a bottle of Chris in the club because I thought I was somebody.
You're somebody.
You know what I mean? and so, you know, that girl, that woman, a beautiful woman, she told me she was pregnant, and I never said this to her, but I left here because I wanted to take care of that baby and her,
Right.
and I thought I was gonna make it back, and I did.
Wow.
And I just came back, so I came back and got my baby back.
I know that's right. I know that's right. I love it. Drina, I'm about to cry over here. Nancy, I'm about to cry over here. You know?
Let me tell you something. When I tell you, when he spoke, it was so powerful.
Yes.
It left an imprint. When I tell you it left an imprint, and I could not stop talking about this experience.
Right.
Because it was so different to hear somebody speak so passionate. And not only did he speak so passionate, from time to time I had to look at my notes to make sure that I got it right. But he never took his eyes off me. That
Right.
man looked me in my eyes the whole time.
Wow.
He never put his head down. He never went left to right. He was adamant about what this truly means to him. So I'm telling you that this journey that Mr. Swain is going down, this testimony
going
that
somewhere.
he has, and the direction that he's going in, and what it's going to do, not just for our community. This is not just for us. This is for everybody.
Nationwide. But can I tell you this? Can I tell you this, Neffy? The judge was here on another show prior to our show. And the judge, he was talking to the judge. That's why we started late. But the phone was messing up. That's why we couldn't get you on, because the lightning had hit, because it was raining outside. But I'm still here, and I didn't want to even stop him from talking to this judge from over here in Orlando. He looked the judge so much in his facial. The judge didn't want to leave. The man sat in there for 30 minutes, but he just left when we put our hand up and waved. The man felt it. I could feel it, that he felt him. He didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
He felt him. He said that I had to tell him, hey, it's got to come on, come in now. You know, it's our time. The judge did not want to leave him. Is I'm lying, Drina?
No, I mean, hey.
It was powerful, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I said, wait a minute, the judge don't want to go. It's so been over with.
Let me tell you something. When you are chosen, right?
Right.
Sometimes we do not understand why we got to go through our constant battles, right?
Right.
And yes, he gives you, our Heavenly Father gives you the opportunity to make a decision. He gives you warning signs after warning signs after warning signs.
Yes.
He gives you red flags, yellow flags, green flags. He gives you no flags. Sometimes he takes his hands off of you because you just ain't listening.
Right.
So,
right.
For this particular testimony, all of that has happened in Mr. Swain's life. He had
Right.
the yellow, the red, the green. Okay, I'm going to take my hands off of you. Okay, I'm going to pick you back up. Okay, you still not listening? I'm going to put you back. Okay, then you need to be by yourself because you're still not listening.
Right.
Okay, now what you going to do? So when it's so many different levels.
Right.
So many different levels in this story. That's why it's not just for a community. It's for all communities. And I commend this brother for coming
Yes.
out and being exactly who
Yes.
he is right now today, because he could have completely said, you know what, forget it. I'm going to just spend the rest of my life where I am because this is what I'm adapted to. He said, no.
I'm fighting. I'm going to fight.
That's not what my Heavenly Father wants me to do. He wants me to not only change my life, but change somebody else's life too. Through my journey, my testimony, my downfalls, my ups, my mistakes and everything that I have done thus far.
Right.
But look where I am now. That
Right.
means if he can do it, somebody else can too. So I enjoyed myself with Mr. Swain, and I cannot wait to come out there and enjoy myself with everybody that's out there coming to support, and coming to and get this testimony.
Right.
Get this testimony and take it home with you and make it make sense for you. And again, I've never been to Haines City, Florida, but I'm going to be there in the building. And, yes, I will be at the Event Dream Center. And I look forward to seeing what Haines City's got to bring. And what kind of food y'all got down there, because I like to eat.
Yeah, we got some good food, girl. We country. So we got some good food. We got some collard greens down there. We got some chitlins down there. We got some smothered pork chop. We got all that bad stuff down there. Red velvet cake. Tell them we got that good stuff down there.
Most definitely. And I'm going to have my wife make you a red. What's your favorite cake, Miss Neffy?
No, I don't like cake. I don't eat cake.
Oh, okay.
What you like to do?
What you like then?
And I'm not a big sweet eater.
Just order.
I'm
Just
not
pull
a
up.
big
Just pull up
sweet
right
eater.
now and just order. What you want to eat?
Oh, I could just pull up and order?
What you want? I'm going to get it done. What you want?
Well, why come I just can't look at the menu and then go from there?
Oh, okay. Well, do that too then. Do that too. But can I say something?
Yes.
Okay, now Prison Kingpin, it's my story, right? And I took it and I twisted it and I turned it and bent it and did all these different things to it, right? And I've worked with a couple book companies since I've been home.
Right.
And my vision was this. That's my hand.
Right. It is your hand.
That's my hand.
Sure is.
And it's the black chess piece. That's the king.
Right.
Checking the white king.
Right. Right.
And it's not nothing racist.
No.
Right.
No.
This is me saying to the system, no, you didn't defeat me. I'm defeating you.
Oh, I get it now. Okay.
Right. And all these book companies that I've dealt with, they wanted me to change this.
For real?
My vision. Now let us do something different. Right. And I was playing with them the whole time because I already knew I was going to produce my own stuff.
Right.
I want all the money.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because I know what I'm going to do with that money.
Right.
I'm going to put that money back into my community.
Right.
Back into the communities.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because if you buying this book and you might be from Tacoma, Washington. I'm coming to Tacoma, Washington.
Right. Right.
I'm going to do something in Tacoma, Washington.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because our youth need to hear this. Our mamas need to hear this. Our daddies need to hear this. Everybody, your sisters, the brothers, everybody.
Right.
Because we all been through something.
Right.
Right? And it's in this book, just like it's in the Bible.
Right. Right.
See, I took the blueprint from the Bible.
Right.
When God said you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, I was already taking the blueprint from the Bible because I've been reading the Bible since I was legit.
Right.
Right? So I already was knowing that every time I pick up the Bible, Swain, you get something different.
Right.
Right? So I done read every book you could think of. Over 28 years in prison, I did a lot of reading.
Right.
And I seen what was missing in they books. Right? So I said, let me fill in these holes.
Right.
Right? But then let me take my own little magic and do what God did with that Bible.
Right.
Every time you pick it up, you're going to get something different. Every time you fall out of love with the character in the Bible, you find you're nothing that you love. Right? But
Right.
And that's what's in here.
Right.
You know what I mean? I wrote characters that I think a woman going to fall in love with Kato, the main character.
Right.
A dude's going to wish he had a Chambril.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everybody's mama and big mama is in this book.
Right.
Whether you're white, you're black, it don't matter. You pick this book up, you're going to love what you're reading.
Right.
Now, I'm going to be real with you. It's raw. It ain't this ain't the story that you going to say, you going to call and tell somebody, girl, this man, what that man put that in that book for?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's everything that you go through in life.
Right.
Right. So it's what she said it is. It's exactly that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you got to get this book. I can't stress enough. Yeah, I wrote the book to make money.
Right.
Right. I said if I didn't come out with something in my hand to sell, I might have ended up selling cocaine again.
Right.
And damage somebody else's life.
Right.
Right. So I said, no, I can't. I got to have something in my hand to sell because I'm a salesman. I'm a natural salesman.
Right.
Right. I'm a natural hustler. That's what Polk County taught me, Miss Neffy. That's what Haines City, Dundee, Lake Hamilton, all these places taught me. You know
Right.
what I mean? Get it out the mud.
Get it out the mud.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when you come here, you're gonna have you a good time. I'm gonna make sure that.
Right.
So the food that you want, we gonna get it done.
Right.
And you're gonna love our city that you gonna ask to come back.
I love Haines City.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
honey.
yeah.
So tell them how they can get your book once again, because we only have 2 minutes. It's almost time to go already.
Okay, you get Prison Kingpin. You can go on Amazon and you put in Prison Kingpin Volume 1 off of Amazon, off of Lulu, off of my personal website, which I haven't got into what it is, so I'm gonna give it to you right here. It's arthur.m.swain@gmail.com. Now, I've only went in there and looked at it 1 or 2 times, but you can purchase it directly from me, and I thank you for having me, sister.
Yes, I thank you for coming. Thank you, Neffy. I'll see you on Saturday. We're going to ball it out, girl. We're going to do it for McFrankie, too.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yes,
And
I will see you on Saturday. We're going to turn it up for Frankie, too. Huh? You know I love Frankie?
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank
we
you.
are going to have a blessed time.
We are.
A blessed time.
Yes.
We're going to have an amazing time. And I will be in the building. And just to know, for you to know, I am the hostess with the mostest.
Yeah! See y'all next week.
I've had my share of loneliness, but I'm still here. Listen, through it all, I made it through another day's journey. God kept me here.
When I started my business and launched my career the non-traditional 9-to-5 way, the last thing I considered was what documentation would be needed to make a large purchase like a car or a home. And it was not easy. But now I've assembled a team and I want to get you there. My name is Cece Tennille and I present to you Bosses by Homes. You're the boss of your business and you should definitely own real estate. I'm talking to you, new business owner, artists, singers, musicians, hairstylists, barbers, makeup artists, event planners, promoters, anyone with 1099 income or consider themselves self-employed. Give me a call today. I'm here to walk you through this vigorous process hand in hand. You've already proven that you're not afraid of risks, so let's take it to the next level. Together, we can do this. Call me today at 407-595-7558 or visit my website, bossesbyhomes.com. It's everything you need to buy, sell, and invest in real estate.
One Night Children's Spa. Come experience a children's spa like none other. Daycares, mothers, fathers, grandparents, schools. Reserve your party today. Allow your young queens and kings to be treated like pure royalty. One Night Children's Spa is located in Lake Wells, Florida, 129 East Stewart Avenue. Call 863-456-4675. 863-456-4675. One Night Children's Spa, an experience that they'll never forget. Luxury ride, paint parties, dress up, and more. Don't wait. Book now. You can also go to their website at onenightcelebrations.com. Find them on social media at One Night Children's Spa. It's an experience of a lifetime. Your children will never forget. Book now. Car accidents, slip and fall, personal injury. Need help? Get help. Contact 5-Star Executive Marketing and Advertising. Allow Kimberly Willis to work for you. No one works harder. Call 1-844-564-6733.